Hey guys, welcome back. I'm looking like a hot mess today because one, I feel like one. Number two, I'm going to be getting ready this morning and I thought, I have not chatted with you guys in a hot minute. Like it's probably been since Vlogmas, before I announced that I was pregnant, since I've actually talked to you guys, talked to a camera. So I thought, well, I need to get ready for the day because I have some things to do and I also need to chat with you guys. So I thought we'll just kill two birds with one stone and we'll get ready and we'll chat. My skin as a whole is looking better, but I still have some hormonal issues going on. It's funny because, I'm gonna pull my hair up out of my face. It's funny because my skin has always been like really bad when I'm pregnant. Like really bad when I'm pregnant. And so everything, like all the scars that I have left over are left over from my pregnancies. And here I am like trying to get my skin back together and pregnant again. So I don't know what my skin's gonna do this time around. It seems to be kind of staying at bay for now, which is good. So I don't know what it's gonna end up doing. I'm gonna try and make this video. I should have done this first, but I'm gonna put on some eye cream because my eyes this time of year are they're like the driest thing on me, which is weird. I'm gonna try to make this quick, but get out everything that I need to say at the same time. So buckle up because I will probably talk fast. So I'm gonna go in with, y'all know I love my Wet n Wild foundation. I've used it for, gosh, probably almost a year now. But right now I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint with Hyaluronic Acid. It is like, it comes with like a big dome, but I just put it on the back of my hands and then use a brush. It is like a step down from tinted moisturizer as far as coverage goes. I really like it because it doesn't break me out and it gives me, it's like nowadays, well, these past couple of weeks, I have just not, you guys, I probably worn makeup, I don't know, like 4 times since Christmas. I've barely been able to get off the couch, which I will talk about in a second. But as far as makeup goes, I have kind of made it a goal of mine this year to, and I said I was gonna do it last year, but I didn't care enough last year, so I didn't do it. I'm making it a goal of mine, and I've already kind of started trying my best to find all natural products, even as far as like makeup goes. Saying that, I know that there are really great all natural makeup brands out there. I'm not really worried about finding makeup that looks good that's all natural. My problem is it's like, it's expensive. Okay, we'll just say that it's expensive. Most good all natural makeup is just expensive, and like right now it's just not in our budget to do that. So I'm slowly but surely, as I run out of things, going to start purchasing natural things. This is also where I have a problem with that. I go through mascara, concealer, and like eyebrow products quickly. Because those are the things that I wear pretty much every day. Like most every day I will at least have concealer and mascara on. So they just go super fast. Like I buy them like every 2 months, and I just cannot justify at this time spending $30 on a mascara or concealer that I go through every 2 months. I just can't do it. Like, I don't know. It just kind of like stresses me out a little bit, to be honest. So that's kind of where I'm kind of like, I don't know. So we're gonna start slowly. Definitely when the Neutrogena stuff that I'm using, when that runs out, I will definitely purchase like a all natural BB cream or foundation or whatever, because that I don't wear every day and I feel like it will last me, and I can justify that. So that's kind of where I'm at. I am going to be slowly but surely switching over to all natural, well, as natural as I can get, makeup. I've already switched over my laundry stuff, which was really a necessity because Brooklyn, my 4-year-old, she has really bad skin. It's not, she doesn't have eczema or even complain for skin being itchy, but it's just, she's got those little bumps, you know, they're pretty common, but I just don't want that for her. So I've already switched over to, I'm going in with my Airspun powder. You can get it on Amazon. I've already switched over to the Molly Suds detergent. I have not used it yet, so we will see. I mean, I've never heard anything bad about them, so I've switched over that. Most of my cleaning products are already like what I would consider to be safe. I still use my Clorox and Lysol in the toilet. So getting past that will be a little bit difficult. We're gonna get there one baby step at a time. I am gonna go in with my NYX matte bronzer. Just sort of like where I would, not really contour, but I kind of put my bronzer there. So that is my sort of like goal for 2019, is to kind of be more conscientious about the products that I'm using. I think I dropped something. Okay, I'm gonna go in. You guys know I love my e.l.f. Pink Passion Blush. I cannot find it anywhere and it is gone. So I bought this e.l.f. quad of blush because I thought this is pretty close. And the color is close, but it's just not the same. And it doesn't like blend nearly as well. I don't know, but I guess we'll be switching that too anyway. So, so then to just blend all that out, I'm gonna go back in a little bit with my brush I use for my foundation. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about like switching over products. If you have any, I have a friend who sells Beauty Counter, so I will probably be hitting her up this year for some stuff. But if you have any other like drugstore priced, I've been watching some YouTube videos actually on green makeup, natural makeup, and I have found a few brands. I'm trying to think, is it called Laura's? Her name is Laura, I think. And she has great natural like videos on YouTube. I will link her channel down below when I find it. She's the one that I was watching yesterday talk about makeup, and she had some affordable options on there as well. I can't remember what they're called, obviously. But I will try to even find that one video that I was watching, and I'll link it down below for you. So I know there are some out there. It's just I'm completely naive to the natural makeup industry. Like, no clue. Y'all know I don't really wear eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go in with this like skin tone eyeshadow. and just put it all over my lid. So now that we've talked about that, one of the main reasons why I haven't sat down and done a video like this is because I haven't been able to get off the couch. Thankfully, over Christmas break, Michael was home a big chunk. He was home for almost 2 weeks. So, like if you factor in weekends and stuff, he was home for about 2 weeks. And I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't been home for 2 weeks. It would have been not good. I have been, so backstory, I'm just putting like a black shadow on my lash line. When I was pregnant with Brooklyn and Mackenzie, was never, ever, ever sick. Not the least bit. Not one, oh, I feel nauseous. Like, none of that. I had like really, really great pregnancies with both of them. Was never sick in the least bit. I think the biggest thing that I had was like a few headaches. So this go around has been completely opposite in every way possible. Ever since I found out I was pregnant, so I found out I was pregnant 6 weeks, at 6 weeks. And it's almost like the very next week I felt awful. Now, when I say awful, some of you will probably want to hit me because my version of awful is like your version of walk in the park. I have had like a dull nausea all day, every day for the past 4 weeks or so. Like it just won't go away. Like it's always there. But to be honest, the worst part about this whole pregnancy is how extremely, extremely tired I am. Like, it has been insane, you guys, how tired I have been. Like, not just like your everyday tired, like I could fall asleep standing up. I could not get off the couch to go to the bathroom. I could not get off the couch to get something to drink. It was awful. It still is awful. I have to pull out some adrenaline from somewhere to get myself going. My house has been a complete disaster. I have not gotten dressed. I have not put makeup on. It's been awful. Like, it's just so crazy. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know if, and I don't even think it's, I know most people are like, well, you have 2 toddlers to chase around. It's not even that, because like I said, my husband was home for 2 weeks. He played mom and dad. He was amazing. I just like praise him for it. He has played with the kids. Like, I have not really had to do anything and I've still been tired. So mascara on me. I don't know. It's been a fun few weeks. We'll just say that. Yesterday was kind of strange because, like I said, I've had like a dull nausea the whole time, and I've yet to throw up until yesterday. I spent the morning and around lunchtime. Those have been my 2 major pregnancy symptoms. Just like a little, like the nausea all day, and then extremely, extremely, extremely tired. So, am I done? Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna actually go back in and add some of this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to just add a little bit of glow. Right, so I just sprayed some dry shampoo in my hair. So I washed my hair last night. So what I will do is I will wash my hair at night, and then I will like put it up in like a ballerina bun until I go to bed. And then when I go to bed, I will take it down and I'll just sleep on it wet. And so this is just kind of what it looks like slept on wet. So there's some dry shampoo in there. I'm going to just brush it out. And this is also like, I think I mentioned it before, a dry shampoo trick. I don't use my fingers because your fingers have like oils in them, especially since I just got done my makeup. And so when I rub my hair with my fingers, like you'll notice like throughout the day, if you are one that plays with your hair a lot, it will get greasy. And so I use the fine tooth side of my comb, and I just kind of scratch my head where I put the dry shampoo, and it just gives me so much more volume. It's a little bit more fluffy than if I were to use my fingers. So that's what I do. Just gonna like roughly straighten my hair. Again, I don't ever, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't ever straighten my hair to straighten it. I just straighten it to smooth it out. So I don't really care if it's got wave and stuff in it. I go to the doctor on Friday. Today is Tuesday. I go Friday for my first appointment because when I found out I was pregnant, so before I found out I was pregnant, I was planning on switching my doctor. Just because nothing really like crazy or serious, but the doctor that I was going to is the same doctor that my entire town goes to. And so, or my entire city goes to. And so it was just kind of like, for example, my mom goes there too. And she called like back at the beginning of the summer for an appointment, and they couldn't get her in until like November or December. So it's just like, it's a lot. And so like the wait time was always just crazy. I don't know, but the doctors were great. I never had to complain about the doctors. My sister kind of had issues there, but I always had a fine experience. Like it was always fine. So anyways, before I found out I was pregnant, I was planning on switching my doctors. So then when I found out I was pregnant, it was like right before Christmas vacation and people were not in the office. And so I was like, I'll just wait to make an appointment after Christmas. And so but I'm actually kind of impressed with myself today because this is the first day that I've actually gotten myself somewhat put together. Also, if you guys have a good brand of, so when I talked earlier about going like to natural products and all that kind of stuff, nothing really bothers me. Like the natural cleaning products I love. I don't think the detergent and stuff will bother me. Even makeup, I'm not really worried about switching over makeup, like as far as like how good it all works and stuff. Now shampoo and conditioner is another story. I'm a little nervous. I know it's probably going to be one of those things where like my hair will just have to get used to it. And I know it's worth it because it's on my scalp. But if y'all have, again, an affordable shampoo and conditioner that's, you know, natural, then let me know. Is Monet natural? I think it is, right? I've tried it before and Was not a fan. Not to like throw, you know, network marketing products under the bus, because I am involved in one, but it just didn't work for my hair. Like, I know it works beautifully for some people, but it just didn't work for me. I probably didn't try it long enough, but I just found that it made my hair like super dry, like super dry. But I was sitting here saying I wasn't going to focus on making my hair straight, and here I am focusing on making my hair straight, but it's like over the top today. So probably just needs to be straight. I'm gonna go in and tease, just lightly tease. Like, I have like one of those funky crowns like right here, so if I don't tease it, it kind of will tend to look a little funky. And then I'll show you, I have been using, and I really like, the Kristen S Working Texture Loose Styling Powder. So I don't know if like, back when I was in high school, I used to use the, it was like the Got To Be volumizing powder. It was in like the small little purple tube. And I liked it, but it always just kind of made my hair feel super funky. This kind of does the same effect, but it doesn't make my hair feel that crazy. But I don't use a lot. But I will just sprinkle it into my part. And then I'll kind of sprinkle it like back where I said my crown is a little bit weird. I'll kind of sprinkle it in there. Let it sit for a second. And then again, I don't use my fingers. I use a comb. I know you're gonna think that I'm messing up my hair, but we'll fix it. Just kind of. And honestly, guys, like the littlest bit goes a long way. I'm gonna lightly brush over the top so I don't lose any of that volume. And I think now that I have hair all over me and all over my leggings, we're good to go. So I think that is gonna be all that I do for the day. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit. Hopefully I didn't like bore you too much with the pregnancy talk. I'm not gonna do like the weekly pregnancy updates. What I'll probably do is just stuff like this. Like just kind of bunch them together, like every couple of weeks, maybe just do a little update in a vlog or something. Because I know like most of you are not pregnant, so you don't care. And so when I was pregnant with Brooklyn, I did the whole like chalkboard, you know, and it was like super trendy to do the chalkboard countdown things. I did one for Brooklyn and it was just always the same thing. Like I always felt the same. There was never really anything new to report. So I feel like that, like my first 9 weeks have been the same. So what I'll probably just do is like, whenever I have a change or whatever, I'll just like I'll just throw a little update blurb in a video or something. So thank you guys so much for chatting with me today and hanging out with me. We really appreciate it. Thank you to all of you who subscribed during Vlogmas. I'm still a little bit shook by how many of you followed along during Vlogmas and supported our channel. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. We really appreciate it. But if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and join in on all of our family's fun. Make sure you like this video and comment below any of your favorite natural products for me to try this year. I'm excited about it, but again, a little nervous about the hair stuff. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in our next video.